Joining us today is Dennis Edmonds, the CEO of Kazera Global. Following news that the company has completed the first sale of 10,000 heavy mineral sands to Fujax there. So Dennis, this is what you've been waiting for, this is what you've been working for quite a while. First of all, how do you feel?
Absolutely elated, to be honest, and very, very proud of the guys on the ground. We were anticipating starting off with 1, 2, 3, building up maybe to 6,000 tons. Being in a situation of achieving a first sale of 10,000 tons is absolutely fantastic.
Okay. And that's happened now, so that's been delivered, they're happy, you've issued invoices?
Yeah. Invoice issued yesterday, in fact.
Okay. And I noticed there wasn't any monetary value in the RNS there. Can you not disclose that at this point?
No, we're in discussions with Fujax, with a number of different parties and potential buyers, and it would be shooting ourselves in the foot to start publicizing actual prices at this stage. And prices perhaps are to a certain extent irrelevant, because the price depends enormously on what the mixture of the sands is. So there are a number of reasons why it doesn't make sense to us at this stage.
Right, okay. So what's the deal then? Do they sort of look at what they've got and then that determines the value?
Yeah, it's essentially the price is we've got a very good idea of where the price what the price will be, but more importantly for us, it's a question of what happens next. We're now looking at how do we increase what we actually get out of this whole thing, and one of the ways of doing that there is to use different transport alternatives, which could make a substantial difference in the value per ton we get. And the other one is to remove sand and garnet from the product, so that we end up with a much purer product. And the purer the product is, so effectively the cost of transport comes down. So again, immediate impact on the bottom line.
Okay. So the main thing is you've made a first sale, so you've proven this works. You've got effectively now you're a revenue producing company. It's now optimizing and refining. Is that what it's all about?
Absolutely right. Yeah.
Okay. You mentioned garnet there. Could you potentially sell that as well?
Yeah, the garnet's still got a price and it's got a value. The garnet's got a much lower value than titanium dioxide. So there is a market for it in South Africa, and there are a number of purchasers and users of garnet in South Africa. And it will be a question of closing a deal with one or more of those, and not sending the garnet across the sea and incurring those costs for a relatively low value product.
Okay. And you're actually in South Africa at the moment. So I think if you've been on site, you're going to site. What's the objective of being there?
Yeah, the objective is going to site. We have a number of meetings with various third parties in regard to increasing the purity of the product, removing the silica essentially. And so that there starts tomorrow.
Right. Good. So you're going to be pretty busy then. Is it all hands to the deck with heavy mineral sands for the next few months?
Yeah, we expect to have some good news on diamonds in the not very distant future. And so, but the heavy mineral sands have always been the major project. And just, the fact is that it's now working, and it's now just a question of making it work better.
Okay. Good. Well, thank you very much, Dennis. I'm sure we'll be speaking again as, you can, as you say, make things better, optimise them, and start talking a bit more publicly about some of the things that are going on. And of course, other news from the company. But for now, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Mark.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programmes at stockboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.